1500 watts. You're pinning my meter here. It's past 60 dB over.
Sorry about that, Jack. I'm running the same old equipment. You can see it on KE1Y.com. And I'm aiming towards Europe, but it looks like I still gray line, so it's local NTX. How are things going? I haven't heard you for a while.
We're surviving. Too much into it here on the air, but we're doing okay. I don't get much chance this morning. We're still working. This weekend, and it appears that only about one day a week we get the morning window. It's not like BE was trying to come back. I was doing the best I could make out of it very late. I'll let you carry on. I just got some chores done outside, so I thought I'd see what's going on. The K6 I talked to him this morning. He says that the gray line for him has been kind of tough of late. So I haven't missed out so much there. Anyway, we'll keep up the good DX. I wish I could make a recording for you. You're just banging in. On my phone square, I've got good front to back ratio on you. You're putting a terrific signal here in the Finger Lake.
Okay, someone was sending CW, but that was in English, and I don't speak English for Q-code. Very good. Well, when I ask you how things are going on a scale on your reply, on a scale of, let's say, 1 to 100, or 0 to 100, it sounded like a 20. What happened?
Well, we had lost our oldest boy, and things have gotten complicated. I'm trying to settle the estate after that. It's still going on.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. So, see, I'm a good psychology guy, but I have never... Oh, I attended a few classes on how to treat people who are in a bad mood, who are in a good mood, who are aggressive. Well, those were management training classes. I'm sorry to hear that, John. Anyway, you still living in upstate New York?
Yes, we're still in Minnesota.
Okay. Very good. Well, we're here in New Hampshire for the springtime, which we don't have. It's yucky here. I rather would be in Florida, and I'll be going back to Florida this weekend just for a show there, say the Infocom, the biggest audio, video, and communications show in the world, down in Orlando. So I will be there for a week, and then doing some other stuff in between. But maybe I can, put my gutter, you heard me, I guess, from Florida, with the gutter antenna, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's something. The HOA loves it, because they don't see it, but some people say, how come that my landline phone is going schrap, 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 and so on, and I say, I don't know. WB2HR New York. Okay. We got a real rare DX, but WB2HRO, maybe he works for HRO, and we get a 10% discount, John. What do you think?
Hey, you want to work some real DX? I'll let you know you're counting in. I'll let you carry on. And it's, we're still in daylight, but I would think that it was this late.
Was that you, Dave?
Africa.
How did you know that? KE1Y. You can stay in New Hampshire. Yeah, don't do us any favors. Okay. Looks like we have two QSOs at the same time here. John,
Dave, it's K4QXX.
okay. Oh my gosh, Bert, yeah, stay here. All right. Okay, maybe I can get through here with HRO, and then I'll call again DX. Here's KE1Y. Who wants the WB2 HRO? Yes, here is WB2HRO. You're 20 over 9 into Queens, New York. And the name is Joe. I'm running a Kenwood 940, a long wire antenna with an SGC 231 tuner. And that's a remote tuner just at the window where the wire goes out the window. Very good. You've got a nice signal. Where are you located? What are you running? I guess you're not permanent because you're going down to Florida and stuff. What's the situation
Dave,
there?
got dinner call. I'll be back in a few minutes. K4QXX.
Okay. Roger. There's another QSO. This guy is very impatient. Okay. Maybe I should say the frequency is busy. But anyway, very good show. My name is Rolf. I'm looking for DX really towards Europe. Aiming towards Europe with a two-element array. And I just heard John, he called in from upstate New York. So you're 5 time plus, and I'm not running. I'm sitting here in my chair, running a kilowatt and the array antenna here in Guilford, New Hampshire. You can look me up on QRZ.com, Joe. WB2HRO KE1Y. I didn't get your call. K1Y or K1Y over? Oh, it's kilowatt echo. E is an echo. KE1Y, a 2x1 call, which I have since 1979. Oh, that's good. Well, I'm not related to HRO. I guess they can give me some money because I had to call way before they existed. They're having 56 years. And got a good signal. I always listen to the DX around this time. On this. But tell me, what's your setup? What's the transceiver and what's the amplifier? Over. Well, it's an old Grundig, a German radio, and you don't see it here in the United States, and the antenna is wire. I'm living on a fixed income and not too much money here, so I steal wire from fences, and then I put up an antenna, Joe. Go ahead. Oh, that sounds good. I use scrap wire for everything, like for speakers, for antennas. I work in a school, and from time to time they do renovations, and they have money for renovations and not education. That's how I put it. But anyway, I get elevator control wire, 18-gauge wire in a bundle. And I strip it down to individual strands, and I make antennas out of it, or I use it for speakers. Anyway, it's, non-critical aspects it's good for. But what is it a Grundig, is it a transceiver of some kind over? Well, it was built during World War II, and I was born after World War II, and there was a lot of stuff left, and I walked by it and picked it up. Well, it sounds wonderful. No, I would never get rid of something like that if I had it. And the whole thing runs a kilowatt? No, it's an amplifier. I cannot tell because then I have to shoot you. Oh. Well, I don't believe in guns. Me neither. And I don't have one. But if I would answer a question that's top secret, and I don't want to release anything and make it unclassified, go ahead. Okay. It's something you made probably, which is a lot of people do, and they don't anymore. Stuff already made. Although some of this stuff is modified so much that it's unclassified as can be, if you know what I mean.
I've come across a lot of that. But anyway, you got a good signal. That's the bottom line. So you call out, try to make some DX. I'll be on your side, all right? You have a good evening.
Okay, you too, Joe. And I learned in school already, you got to be heard to be worth. In other words, the teacher has to hear you so that you have the correct answer. Anyway, I'll call a little bit more here, but it's, Sunday night in Central Europe, almost 3 o'clock. In Brexit land, it's only 2 o'clock. I thought I might bump into G0 Echo Victor Yellow, but he's probably on 40 meters. And 80 meters is open. I was listening on another receiver in Europe. I have a telephone line. I've sent a permanent line to Europe so I can listen whether my signal is going over. I'm trying to go SDR, but I don't understand the technology, Joe. So I need to use still the telephone to listen to the airwaves when they leave here and go over to Europe. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, Joe. WV2HRO KE1Y.
KE1Y, WV2HRO. My brain is still analog too, even though I use digital audio stuff. Part of my job is to do all the recordings for the school, like concerts, basically. I did the graduation exercise last Friday, and tomorrow I'll go in and I'll edit the recording and make the CDs and give it to the individuals. There'll be about 8 different departments I'll give the CDs to. So that's the end of the school year for me. And then work over the summer, try to work on getting new antennas up for the station we have over there. W2HK is the school call, City College of New York. So I'll be working on that, because I brought the station back to life. It was off the air for over 30 years, and I brought it back to life some, I guess, 6-7 years ago, just about. So, and what changes, just tell me, what changes in that amplifier? Are you using a 3-500? Are you using, what are you using, over?
That's another thing I can't tell you. But you can look up QRZ.com, Joe, and you can see the equipment. There's a little bit of a description with it, but I guess you have a computer, even if you're the analog guy, and you can look up the equipment. I was yanking your chain a little bit, I have to be honest. Look up QRZ.com and then you'll start laughing. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I have to get someone to do the looking for me. I'm blind. I can read text on the computer, but I can't, and listen to audio, but I can't see pictures. I have it work, because it's all donated stuff. I mean, some of the older stuff. We have a Henry 4K with a 5-600 in it, with a ceramic tube. And that's on the plates. I had someone look at the meters, and he was running, and it showed that it was about 3,500 watts on the plate. And of course, it's, sideband, so it's intermittent. And then I have a couple of these amplifiers that use T3 500s and then 3 CX 500s, and they work out pretty good. And then this summer, well, not summer, just a week and a half ago, I took a quick trip to Jamaica, West Indies. I had a visit friend, and I brought along a SD200 amplifier that I picked up, which was amazingly it survived the trip. It didn't get bent too much, but it still worked. And that uses two 572Bs, and I was told I was 2 S units better with that than with the Kenny 440, without. So it does help under certain conditions to have an amplifier. I haven't done much here because the antenna tuner can't handle it. Antenna tuner is only designed for 100 watts. And 940 does it. And Actually, I get out very well, as you can tell, but receiving is a challenge, so that's why I haven't done anything really with power. But maybe this summer I'll try to get the noise down somehow with the antenna, and then work on getting more power. But everything's a work in progress. You never, like, you're happy with it, and then you try to make it a little better. You know what I mean? So anyway, you have a good evening, and listen out. And that's a good way of doing it. So if you can crawl across the pond and listen to a remote receiver, and that's cool. That's the way I would do it. An SDR is going to help you with that. Not just SDR that's, you're talking about dialing into an SDR, but via the internet, well, that's another way, but it's still a phone line as far as I'm concerned. You know what I mean? A remote receiver, basically, that's all it is. So back to you for the fight. Over.
Okay, very good, Joe. I really feel bad, and if I continue, I will slide down a little bit out of the DX window. I think I heard before, a few minutes ago, Dave, are you there, K0RK?
Roger, Wolf.
How you doing, K0RK? Okay, Dave, slide down with me and also with Joe. I really feel bad. And let's go down to 90, or I think 90 should be okay, and we can continue there. I don't want to sit in the middle of a DX window because I have a few things to tell Joe and also to you. And can we go down 3790?
Yeah, I'll go down there right now.
Okay, very good. Joe, follow me. 3790, KE1Y.
All right, go with 3790.